Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 We Review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Mario Strikers Charged Football, which I'm pretty sure in the States it's just Mario Strikers Charged. If not, then it might be Mario Strikers Charged Soccer. Not 100% sure about that. So basically, if you've never played it before, it's a footy game or a soccer game, but it's a daft one with all sorts of daft zany powers, and it's also not exactly 11 on 11 type thing. At the start you just basically get simple things. You've got domination mode, which is just standard versus. You can play it against a computer or a human. You've got Road to the Striker Cup, which is basically all the cups and all that. So if you've ever played a spin-off Mario game before, like Mario Kart or Mario Tennis, then it's the type of thing you know what to expect. You have to play a certain amount of matches to win the cup, the challenge, etc. There's then striker challenges. Well, there's 12 of them, and I'll show some of them off. They're just daft stuff. Hall of Flame, which is view trophies, player cards, stuff like that. Options is bog standard audio stuff. Strikers ABCs, the basics, and then it's online as well. So I'm just going to go on to standard versus mode for now, just simply because I've actually had to lend my brother's way off him because I stupidly deleted all my data before I reviewed this. He bought it back, has unlocked some stuff and lent us his way, and I don't want to screw his data up. So you basically get to choose your captain, and if you're playing with a mate, obviously you choose his captain. If you're playing with a computer, you choose the captain for you. You then get to choose your side characters and that. You can random them, you can default them, or you can actually change them. There's all sorts of different ones. There's 8 different types, and there's sorry, not 8 different types, 8 different people. There's all sorts of different types. Some are better at passing and movement, some are all-arounders, some are power characters and that, so they're better at shooting, etc, etc. So I'm just going to choose them for bog standardness. Each captain's got their own special skill, which I won't be able to show all of the skills of, obviously, but I'll at least try and show them off to show you what's going on. But you can unlock usual stuff, really. You can unlock stadiums, you can unlock characters, you can even unlock cheats as well for just basically making the game more fun. If you like that type of thing, you can unlock, always have the super skills up on that, and always have, the white ball and stuff like that. Haven't played this in a while, so I'm probably going to get absolutely trounced. I don't even know what difficulty level I've set it at. But it's basically, as you can see, just a daft little 5-a-side football game. Each year's got a goalkeeper, but it's one of them things that the goalkeeper is standard. You're not allowed to change them, which is a bit of a shame, because I'd much rather have someone like Bowser in goal. Granted, it's not my skill, but it's that's the opponent's skill, and this is what happens whenever they use it. You basically have to use the Wii pointer to block the goals. And the more shots they take, the more goals you have to block. So scoring on the game is one of them things that it's either going to be very easy for you or very difficult for you. It depends on who the hell's in goal. It's just one of those things. I suppose it's there to make the gameplay more balanced, but some games of this can have 15 goals aside. Some games can be boring as hell, 0-0. It's one of them things. Possibly the best way to do it is to not actually use the captain's skills and instead use the sidekicks, because the Boo can basically morph through people and, well, kind of morph through people, because obviously he's a ghost. And he goes through them, and then you can score. And it got to the point when I played this game, it may not look at it now, but as I say, it's been a long time since I played it. I had gotten so good with the Boo that I scored every time I had him, and people would stop playing against us because I'd quite literally own them, because they'd be able to block all these super shots, but every single one of the Boo goals would basically win us the game. I'd score about 7 or 8 of them. So it's one of them things that, especially online as well, it's a very cheap tactic that can get you to win, because the online's laggy sometimes. Well, pretty much every time I've played it, to be fair. And when you fight and lag as well as the Boo and that, some games can be just totally one-sided. As you might have noticed, the blue shell basically going around there, it's again typical Mario type game. There's all sorts of daft items that appear. Obviously you've got the blue shell there, you can get the standard red shells which home onto people. So as I say, it's just the type of thing that if you're expecting serious football, you're really going to have to look elsewhere. Personally, while the game looks good and sounds good and there's a lot of variety in that, it's one of them things that, as I say, I personally think is a bit too cheap to find truly enjoyable, and with just a little bit of work I think they could have made this a completely much better game. But the way that it is at the moment, I personally don't enjoy it. But anyway, I did say I'd show off one of the challenges. This one is just basically the first challenge, and it is the most bog standard, simplest of challenges. You just have to score. That's it. The first person to score a goal wins the game. It really is that simple. Obviously they do get a lot more difficult. They're basically ranging difficulty levels, and I think there's one where you're something like 7 down almost, and you have to basically win the game like that. So there are some insane ones, but there are also some very easy ones like this. So it's just one of them things that I don't think the challenges are too special, but if you like the game, then they're probably something that you're going to enjoy doing, and it's the type of thing that it'll keep you busy for a little while at least anyway. So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you've enjoyed it, or at least found it helpful. You might have noticed I didn't score the game. Well, that's because it's a matter of personal opinion, and yours may very well differ from my own. I'm just here to show you a bit about the game. If you like it or not, well, that's up to you. If you don't like it, or you do like it, feel free to comment. Also, if I haven't answered any of your questions that you may have had, I might have forgot something, or it might just be something obscure. Again, feel free to comment, ask, always willing to help out. Otherwise, if you don't like commenting on YouTube, head over to www.vc-forums.com, where you can chat with me and a bunch of other lads who love the VC, the WiiWare, and hell, even a lot of other systems. We cater to pretty much everything. You can just go there, have a chat about a game, ask about some games, etc. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.